when your person or your boo is around, they got the opportunity to know who you know. They got the opportunity to pull up in the same places that you not. With long distance relationship, you don't never got to worry about nobody dragging you out the club.
I don't feel like you can be in a long distance relationship if you don't have money. Because it's gonna cost to go see your bitch. And if you don't have no money to get to your bitch, she's gonna go out with her friends and she may get hit. You never know. You know how many niggas slide on women a day?
I don't think I can do long distance because I need to be up under you sometimes when I feel like it.
We just can't get to doing whatever we want to do. Like, I'm not into that internet shit and playing phone sex. I don't do that. This is real time, real life.
Unless you driving to me, you the man, I'm the woman. You take the time to come see me. I'm about to do all that.
But it's a good like trip though. I can take a trip, you feel me? Turn up real quick in Houston. I ain't saying I got something in Houston. I don't even want to name cities. My girl gonna think I got some hoes. Next, come on.
Y'all gotta talk every day, like every fucking day of the week, or it's not gonna work.
Long distance is too long for me. If I can't hit your line and tell you to pull up, and you can be there that same night.
If I can watch a whole like Tyler Perry movie between the time I reach you, like that's too long.
Long distance relationships, anything considered over 2 hours, I would say.
Maybe an hour. No, an hour and a half.
57 minutes. Trip to Detroit. I live in Toledo. A trip to Detroit.
Anything outside of Detroit.
I'm the west side of that. Can be what? Sterling Heights. That's long distance. Like, what we doing for real?
People are against it. I like long distance relationships. To get that pussy a break.
Long distance is if I got a plan how I'm gonna get to you. You got to know that some days, your girl gonna get that sledgehammer, man, from somebody. You gotta let her get it though.
It would never work for me. If I can't hug you at any given moment, I'm cheating. I'm sorry. I broke up with a bitch because she went to Michigan State. I broke with a bitch because she was going to Jackson. Like, I'm not doing it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like, if it's gonna take you, like, oh, I can't. I gotta drive tomorrow. I gotta drive an hour. That's long distance.
What's your survivor story? My survivor story?
I'm still living it. I got a baby. My baby daddy live in Vegas. We ain't together no more. We're not in nothing.
So I was doing me, she was doing her. We come together and pretend like we ain't have emotion. But then it hit the fan. Then everybody found out we all had emotion.
Even when I had suspicions of, what's going on with Wham, I was like, I hope he fucking her good.
Like, I was fucking with this one shorty in Atlanta, but it wasn't really no relationship for real. Like, we'd do the little FaceTime, play, flicker of the pussy, jack of the little wee-wee, and,
I don't know. The bitch did lie to me about fucking somebody else, but was mad that I slept with somebody else, but you feel me? Huh?
The bitch is the nigga?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't go that way. I'm sorry. Damn. Oops. The man. Yeah.
I don't need her to just be angry and just so on my ass across the world. Cause that kind of take the stress off of you. Cause Lord knows what the fuck you doing.
I mean, cause I don't know, the bitch was weird. Like, she had me and her close friends, and she would be like with niggas and her close friends, like a slap in the face type shit. And I would comment like, "Hi, what are you doing?" Like, what's up? Just no regard for me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you was playing in my face or something.
Bitch was horrible person. If I could say anything to her right now, I hope you die. Like, it was just terrible.
Oh, yeah. I was in a long distance relationship. She was from Houston. You know what I'm saying? I be in that A or the D. She flew me out to Miami. Bought everything. I ain't even spent $1 with Blue Me. That's what. And you know what fucked it up? I would have cuffed her too. You know what fucked it up? Guess what? She still had a nigga. Damn, you doing that to a nigga that ain't your nigga? I can't make you mine.
I talked to this dude in Atlanta, and like I was flying back and forth all the time, but he never would like come see me. Like the plans always would never like really work out.
I had one bitch, you block her when you're not like trying to talk to her and tell her your phone off because you've been struggling and you an underground artist trying to make it out.
So it was nice. So he lived in Philadelphia. I lived in Michigan. He worked for the NFL. We was going back and forth and seeing each other. It was really, really nice.
One day, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just stop talking to him. Not even stop talking to him, but like have distance for like a month or so. Don't go see him, nothing. Why he ended up engaged?
in high school. I went off to college and my girlfriend was still here. I don't think I was gone 2 months. I missed 2 phone calls. This bitch cheating. I don't know what happened. I just, it's that quick.
I would go out there and hang with him, but like once a month, 2 times a month, just not enough. Unfortunately, the relationship ended because I got pregnant and had a baby by somebody else. I love my daughter. She's my biggest blessing.
So like, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to come and drive to your house right now. It's 2 in the morning. I'm fried. That's 2.5 hours away. So it's like, when I get outside the club, I'm talking all this shit in the club. Like, yeah, I'm about to come. Nah, I'll be there. I'm drunk. You know, like, yeah, I ain't nothing. 2.5, I done drove that. You get outside, that wind hit you like, damn, that's 2.5 hours.
When I was in my long distance relationship, bro, I had a 2003 Saturn Ion. My car almost broke down on me at least 4 or 5 times while driving like down to where my girl at the time was staying.
The cons of a long distance relationship is, one, you really never know what the fuck they doing, and 2, when you want to get freaky, you can't just get freaky.
You gotta think what a bitch doing. You don't really know. You just gotta think, because a bitch will sell you any dream if you buying it. That's just what it is.
Some niggas be crazy, but I feel like long distance relationship, you should expect her to talk to some niggas, because it's gonna be a bad bitch at the club and your bitch ain't there, or it's gonna be a day you want some head or something.
I mean, it could be a pro and it could be a con, because it's like, if they are cheating, I mean, you could be cheating too.
That bitch might be cheating back. And you know how that shit be when you catch a bitch cheating. Like, your pride lets you be. It hurt though.
The cons of a long distance relationship is just like, you can't send that text like, come on, without it having to be planned, you feel me?
It's impossible to trust what somebody's doing there all the time. Somebody could be telling you like they at home chilling all the time, they eating dick. You never know.
I'm not about to be on FaceTime watching you show your titties and put in, can I say pussy?
You have your own space and you can cheat. It's too easy. It's just too easy. It's like, it's right there. It's right in your face.
Like, I want to wake up to you. I want to maybe make you breakfast. I might want to clean up. I don't know.
Y'all 1,000 miles away. She horny. She might be drunk off the casa or whatever she on. What you want her to do?
You gonna catch a flight at last minute for $800, nigga? No, nigga. And you ain't gonna beat your shit. You tired of doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
eventually these videos, these pictures, you know, it's gonna be cute, but you know, it's gonna get boring. You don't get to see your person, and like maybe you do. Maybe you can catch that flight anytime, but not everybody's scheduled like that. So
you can't just get easy access. You know what I mean? So like, you can't just turn over. Like, you'll find yourself on page 49 of like Pornhub before you can, like, you know.
The cons are, if you're insecure, y'all don't have trust, it's gonna be hard, because they can have a whole fucking family. They could have a whole nother career path. They could be a psycho. They could be a fucking serial killer in the state that they live in. You don't know.
The cons of long distance relationship is, you have to know they fucking. You know that they fucking. They fucking anybody and everything that they can that's moving. Because if I was in a long distance relationship, I'd be doing the same thing, bitch, doing my thing. Oh God.
If you think she might be fucking with a nigga, you don't have enough time to get there.
I can't get my nut when I want my nut. Like, if I want my nut right now, I want my nut right now.
Damn, she 46 minutes away. That nigga got 30 minutes to beat my bitch cheeks and 16 to get out the house. So now, I'm fucked. Cause I really can't catch you, but I know you did some shit, but I can't catch you.
The pros is, you ain't gotta worry about seeing them all the time, or every day, or being in your way if you that type of person.
You get your space, you get time to like do what you need to do, handle your responsibilities, like kind of like grow as a person on your own.
If you can really control your sexual self, you know, your sexual desires, and learn how to, you know, discipline yourself as a man, you can be like, nah, I don't need this sex, I'm waiting on my girl to come back, but that's for some corny ass niggas.
The pros of long distance relationship is, one, you get a lot of space. You get a lot of time to yourself to kind of do whatever the fuck you want to do. If you gonna cheat, that's on you. Like, I ain't really like speaking on that, but like, you got time to like basically like be in your bag, get some shit together. You know what I'm saying? Take care of business, shit like that.
I need my space sometimes. So like, for me, that's cool. Like, I'd be great.
Absence make the love grow, whatever that bullshit is. Cool. I guess that's true.
The pros of a long distance relationship is, you don't have somebody on you and asking you what you doing, where you at, how you doing it, whatever.
You ain't gotta really worry about somebody being in your face all the time. All the nagging and extra shit.
You can do whatever the fuck you want to do without that person knowing.
Pros, you got your own space. I can do what I want. I gotta go to work. I ain't gotta see you when I come home. All that stuff.
For me, the pros of a long distance relationship, I like talking and shit on the phone and all that stuff. So if you get somebody good out of town, they want to talk on the phone, they want to FaceTime, blah, 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 blah.
You get to keep it spicy, you know. You can send some coochie through the mail. You can helicopter the dick in the video. Send that motherfucker.
Like, you can cheat, like, freely. Like, you can cheat for sure. For sure.
Not having nobody in your space is beautiful. And you can't get popped up on for real unless they really like that.
Yeah, it ain't no pros, bro. You can go to the next question, though. That shit ass. I don't not fuck with long distance.
The code on long distance relationships is
let that motherfucker get it. Let her get it. Let her take that sledgehammer a couple of times across the chin, man.
As soon as you leave or the other person leaves, go ahead, take a little break, take your space, do what you gotta do. If it's real, it's gonna come back. Or don't come back. That's simple.
The code on long distance relationships is you just gotta tap in, bro. Like communicate with each other. Don't be too too needy, because like at the end of the day, y'all still gotta live y'all life, which is the hard part. But make time.
The code on long distance relationships is just to not get in one. Somebody gonna cheat on somebody, and if you like me, that's not enough physical touch to last.
The code on long distance relationships is figure out how to reverse the distance, you know, eventually.
Avoid them. I mean, unless you just can figure that out. But just be fuck buddies, be friends.
The code on long distance relationship is if you got trust issues, don't do it. Because 9 times out of 10, they fucking somebody.
Don't do it. That shit is for the birds. I'm not doing that shit ever again. Baby, you gotta be right here. Because I ain't gonna lie, my nut counts. The rose is not healthy.
The code is don't do it at all, ever. Once they leave, the relationship leave.
The code on long distance relationships are 0 out of 10. Don't do it. I'm not mature enough, and everybody gonna cheat. So don't do it.
The code on long distance relationship is there's probably a lot of girls out there that'll put up with that shit, but I'm not that girl for you.
don't do that shit because they fucking or you fucking, and it's just like, you know, just kick it with them while you can, and then, you know, don't think too much into it. You don't have to commit and say we're in a relationship. That's weird.
Don't get in them, date the bitch down the street or around the corner.
The code on long distance relationships is I don't suggest them bitches. Stick to somebody you can pop up on.
Don't do that shit, man. Let's be fucking for real.
The code on long distance relationships, don't have high expectations. You know what I'm saying? Just be cool. You know what I'm saying? Because you got high expectations, it's gonna drive you nuts. It's gonna have you overthinking. It's gonna have you doing crazy shit. You feel me? That you regret. Because nowadays, everybody in the world did some crazy shit for love. That's love. You know what I'm saying?
Cheat first. Don't be a cheater. I don't know. Make up your own mind.
I mean, shit, if it's for you, it's for you. But for me, I can't do it. I need you in my face now. I'm too old. I don't want to be questioning shit. I don't want to. If we get in an argument and you live in Chicago, by the time I get to Chicago, I'm not even gonna be mad. I'm gonna be in this bitch before we get to eat. So it's like, I just can't do it.
People who have long distance relationships, I feel like, are very mature. Unfortunately, I'm just not mature enough at my grown ass age. You need to be by me or I'm gonna run away.
The code on long distance relationships is that they only work for bad bitches that's not insecure.
No nigga waiting on no bitch that far, bro. Niggas gonna get some pussy and she gonna get some dick. So just let it be what it is.
Have time for yourself. Don't be talking to each other all fucking day, every day. Cause then at one point, it's gonna get boring as fuck. And you gonna wanna be done with the shit.
See your motherfucking nigga. Like, honestly, go see that man. Go see that woman. Do what you need to do to make that shit work. I can't do it, but you do what you gotta do.
We don't give a fuck, give a fuck, give a fuck.